Hi, juniors. This is Mrs. Krieger. We are on to our next section of your junior presentation. We've already completed graduation requirements. If you have any questions about the graduation requirements or how your credits are applying to those requirements, feel free to talk to your school counselor, either email them or we can set up a virtual meeting for that discussion. We've also covered the college admissions process, how the transcript is evaluated by the colleges. So now we are on to your virtual career center. And the next section can be very overwhelming for students. So just listen with an open mind at this point. We're not asking you to make any decisions. We are asking you to learn about the options that are out there. So let's get to it. Our first option would be the Wisconsin Technical College system. The closest tech college that we have in our area is, of course, Fox Valley Technical College. However, there are technical colleges throughout the state of Wisconsin. The interesting thing about the technical college is their degrees vary. You can look into a degree that takes, or a certification that takes several weeks, all the way up to a 2-year degree or a degree that might take a little bit more time. The technical college system has articulation agreements with many of the other Wisconsin colleges, public and private. So it has very flexible options for students if they look at that. The Fox Valley Technical College, their website is a great place to start. On their website, they list all of the programs that they have available to students, and you can research what it means, what kind of job outlooks that they have for those jobs. You can learn about salaries. You can learn about how long it takes to get those degrees, whether it's the certification or if it's an associate's degree. All of that is located on this website. We also have a great resource for you, Mrs. Siebert. She is also in the counseling office, and she can give you a tour of that website or any of the other colleges in the Wisconsin Technical College system. The second opportunity for post-high school that we'd like you to look into is perhaps the military. The military has lots of options for students who want to do full-time military or want to use their experiences in the military to help them pay for their college experience. A great resource for students to learn, just to see what's out there, is Today's Military. This website is a great resource because it gives you all of the options, whether you wanted to be a career military or if you wanted to take advantage of some of those college programs that they provide training for. The third resources are the Wisconsin public colleges and the Wisconsin private colleges. The website that I use most for having students explore Wisconsin public colleges is UW Help. This is a great resource because it compiles all of the information that you would need to know for all of the UW schools. In researching, what I advise students to do is go to the admissions section and click on the freshman admissions page. This has an abundance of information about how to apply. It is about the guidelines. You can research guidelines for specific schools. So an example for today, I can select a particular college campus, and let's say I want to research UW Oshkosh. UW Oshkosh lists what they prefer for a GPA. They list the application dates on their site and enrollment information as far as the deposit. You can also look at the specific requirements that UW Oshkosh has by selecting on the Requirements tab and then selecting UW Oshkosh. And you can see what is required for your high school transcript, what they need. Some things that you should keep in mind when you look at this list for UW Oshkosh, they specifically say 4 years of English. They specifically cite math classes that you have to have completed. They have natural science, social studies, and some electives. Now, where students get tripped up in the electives is the area of foreign language. Unless a college specifically lists a foreign language here, it will be considered an elective. An elective could be any area, including foreign language or any of the areas listed above. So unless a college specifically states that foreign language is required, it is considered an elective as far as graduation, as far as college prep credits that you need on your transcript for high school. You can also get a comprehensive review how the college in the UW system approaches applications from freshmen. So that is part of the UW help system. This is also an important website for you because it does link to the apply. So in your senior year, right before your senior year starts, typically in August, students will start on this website. August 1st, they'll create an account, but that is certainly far ahead of the game. I just wanted to let you know that that was available to you. The other website that is important for you to start thinking about is the Wisconsin Private Colleges. The Wisconsin Private Colleges also has a website where you can research all of the colleges that are in the private college system. They'll give you a comprehensive list here. You can also learn about the majors and minors that are out there for each of those private colleges. So those are the third options. I would also recommend students that you look at Xello. Xello is your go-to resource, and I'm going to give you more reasons why you need to be involved in Xello and taking the career matchmaker course assignments and doing what you need to. But all of the information that I showed you on the UW Help website and the Wisconsin Private Colleges website is listed in Xello. It's a one-stop shop for all of your career information. So I would certainly use that as part of a resource as well. The fourth resource that we have for you is the trades or apprenticeships. What students need to know about apprenticeships is it is partial classroom training, but mostly it's on-the-job training. And while you are learning your trade on the job site, you are also getting paid, and usually getting paid for the skills you acquire. At the end of the apprenticeship, students earn some kind of skilled licensure that can be transferable to anywhere in the country. It's something that you earn and no one can take away from you. So sometimes those certified or certifications that you get from the apprenticeships, they are a greater opportunity for job placement after the completion of the program. So that is also a resource for students to think about for after high school. Another part of our Career Center that we wanted to make sure that you were aware of is just the timelines that are out there. The timelines for what you should be doing as a junior. You should be starting a resume, thinking about what would be on a resume if you were going to submit it to a college or a place of employment. You should be thinking about activities, whether activities are related to a career interest. Are you seeking opportunities to learn more about being a nurse or being an electrician or being an engineer? Are you providing or seeking information about how that looks like in real world opportunities? Also, in this time period, you will also be asked to do some opportunities in Xello to help you explore, and I would highly encourage you to do that. The next part of our Career Center that I would have you look into is the January, February. It's a little far out at this point in time, but I wanted you to be aware that in February, we still are planning on some kind of ACT preparation. We do not know what that looks like at this time, but it's something that I wanted you to be aware of.